Hi, this is Azizul Maksud. Today I am starting new series, Kubernetes Intro to the Pro level. Actually, I struggled lots to learn this Kubernetes. So, totally from my experience, I have taken this attempt to teach you guys or share my all the knowledges about Kubernetes in this series. So today it will be first part. I am planning to make lots of parts. First part will be installation, joining the nodes, namespaces, configuring the pod for apps. And if you guys missed my earlier videos, I will suggest to learn Docker first. Docker part 1, part 2, and last Docker Swarm. These three will make you actually experienced about Docker, and you will feel good or better to learn the Kubernetes next. And also from the AWS, I will suggest this one, and this one. These three videos will make you at AWS, I believe, expert level, at least for the solution architect and also the DevOps, AWS DevOps exam. Okay, let's see today's project map. I'll create a VPC for the Kubernetes cluster, and I'll enable authorization public IP for the public subnets. Then I'll create 3 EC2 servers, one for master Kubernetes, another 2 for worker 1 and worker 2 for the Kubernetes in the VPC. And I'll change the host names. Then I'll install Kubernetes on the master server, then install Kubernetes in the worker 1 and join the Kubernetes cluster. Then deploy a pod with Nginx image. Then create separate namespaces for dev, QA, and staging, and practice the deployment lifecycle. Very important. After creating the namespaces for dev, QA, and staging, then practicing the deployment lifecycle, it will make you really feel good. And then create service for Nginx pods and run it, and at last configuring the pod for the two-tier application. So let's go to the real project. First of all, I'm creating VPC. It will be a simple VPC. VPC and more. Giving the name like Kubernetes. See in the preview, I have written here auto-generate this is Kubernetes. So here it's taken Kubernetes VPC. See all the way Kubernetes subnet, public 1, public 2, public 3. Same way, all the Kubernetes. It's interesting. I like it. So just put here auto-generate. It's coming like that. Everything tenancy is the default, and number of SG, 2 SGs I'm keeping. Public, private, both for 2 SGs. And net, I'm keeping net only 1 SG, and VPC endpoint, SC gateway, no need now, because I'm not using the ST right now. This is the introduction to the Kubernetes. Now I have to make EC2. Just click here, right click, then open new tab. So this is the new tab here. I'm creating EC2. Launch instances. I'm not giving that name right now, just I can give Kubernetes, then I will change. Yeah, I will get 3, 1 for master, 2 for workers or worker nodes. And I like Ubuntu I'm taking. And it's not working the free tier because it will have lots of dependencies. So in the free tier, see only one CPU, virtual CPU, 1 GB memory is not enough. But I need at least 2 virtual CPU and 4 GB memory. So T2.medium, it will cost some, but you have to consider for this. Already I have the keep here, T-tier. If you don't have, just create here. And I have created this VPC, Kubernetes VPC. You could see some earlier. And this is here public I'm taking this is showing disabled, but I have to make auto assign. I have to go subnets, public subnet. Here is two public, two private. Here is one public, two, private one. Just editing two publics and auto assign IP. Okay, this one done. Public two also. Edit, auto assign, public IP before. Both are auto assigned. I have started already, so this is disabled showing. I am making enabled from my side, and I'm creating or just making this name like Kubernetes SG security group. Then I'm making all traffic, making simple everything, anywhere, all traffic. And configuration storage should be 20 because 8 GB is not working. It will take lots of dependencies, lots of files. So Kubernetes is EC2 should be some bigger, and these three all are in a pending level. I'm just changing the names. I'm giving this name is like master, and this one like worker. Oh, it should be worker 1. Okay, it should be worker 2. Worker 2, and just making like this. It's not visible. Master worker 1, worker 2. It's showing running, but it's still initializing. We can start now. Copy the public IPv4 to connect the mobile external session. SSH remote host. This is the public IPv4. Specify the username. Ubuntu. Advanced settings. Use private key. So I have already private key. Here I have used. Yes. Making some bigger. Same way, I'm connecting worker 1 session SSH username Ubuntu private key, same private key. I just come making bigger. Now worker 2 public key session SSH specify the name Ubuntu advanced private key. Now the private key is this one. I just come. So here I can change also the names, rename, just making rename this master. This is work rename tab workers 1. This is rename tab worker 2. So it's now easy to see. And now I'm doing multi-exec. So it will be easy for me to exec all the servers, the commands I'm using. First of all, I have to update and upgrade multipost. I'm updating master worker 1 and worker 2. See the names here, small mustache, worker 1, worker 2. It's easy to see or recognizing. It's taking a bit time. Then I'll add Ubuntu 22.04, all the servers. Yeah, it's done here. Making clear. Now I'm installing Ubuntu. So it's done. Ubuntu 22.04, and I have to do some curl command, making clear. And this curl command, specifically the installation, install Kubernetes cluster on Ubuntu. It's showing 20, but it's working also for 22. So these commands are here. See, first update, then upgrade, full upgrade. Then install kubelet, kubectl, kubectl, coming the commands one by one. So you guys, you can also follow this link. Computing for geeks is easy. I am just showing from here. It's done already. So now I have to install kubelet, kubectl, kubectl, lots of packages, multi-paste, enter. It's working. It's done. Making clear, Control L, multi-paste. I showed you the sources, all from this source. I have taken these guys in my separate page, so you can use from there. It's done. Now I have to do swap multi-exec for the to make the spaces some free, because I'll need lots of spaces. Now sudo swap of -a. It's working. Now sudo vim /etc/fstemp. This is also interpretation. Why the swap file existed? etc fstemp. So just remember, press I, then go to the end, enter. Just I'm adding one more line. And I just copied multi-exec. Here, see, swap.img, it should be none. And here, swap sw00. So s:\wq saved. Now I have to mount sudo mount this -a is mounted. Now let's recheck. Free age. See here. It's mounted well. Swap 000. Make sure everything is 0 here. Swap 000. Good. Now I have to enter kernel modules and configure sysctl. For this reason, I have to exec these two guys. Sudo modprobe overlay, sudo modprobe brnet filter. These two guys important. Overlay and net filter. These two guys needed to enable the kernel modules and configure systemctl or cctl. And now I have to add settings for systemctl, multipass. Now I have to recheck sudo cctl hyphen system. Yeah, there is everything is good here. NetBridge has come. It's good. Kernel also here. Yeah, kernel is good here. Network is connected also. Now I have to add repo and install packages. Multi-exec. This all the commands are here. You can see easily. You have to enter. It's taking some time. 22%, 22% now, 32, 95. This guy is slow. This two is finished. This is still 98. Almost done. So here, session running outdated binaries, and no VM guests are running outdated binaries on this host. It should be important is no containers need to be restarted. That means everything fine and ready to go. Now I have to create required directories. Sudo mkdir -p, then etc systemd system, then docker.service.d. So docker service.d, this directory has been created. Well, it's good. Now I have to create daemon JSON config file. Make it clear. Yes, config file. JSON config file is created. Now I have to start and enable services. Make it clear. Multipass. So yes, see first systemctl daemon reload, then systemctl restart docker, then systemctl enable docker. This is an interview question. When enable command is coming, before or after restarting? So always after restarting is coming the enable. Not only for docker, for others, any resources. If you restart something, then it has to be enabled. Sometimes it's coming automatically. Now I have to go root module, sudo su or -i, either way you can go to the root. These two commands for root. Now I'm here root because lots of next my commands will need the permission, root permission. So to avoid that conflicts, just I am in the root first time. So I have to see first overlay and net filter is existed or not. Just rechecking for these three guys. Same here. Or not. Go L. I was using multi-paste. Doing multi-paste again. I have to set up required systemctl parameters. So I'm executing some more. Sudo t etc systemctl.d kubernetes.conf. Then it's coming NetBridge. Net.bridge has IP tables, IP6 tables, then IPv4, IP forward. So this way, IPv4 also it should be for all the services. Now I have to add cryorepo. Before the cryorepo, I have to see sudo system cctl system control actually, then system. I have to see the system. Yeah, system is good. Few seconds ago I added these guys, NetBreeze, iptables, these guys, forward one. Everything is good here. Now I have to add cryo repo. I have to copy again, Control C. So I'm adding the cryo repo. If you see the OK, that means it's added. OK. All the cryo repos are added here. Good. Cryo is very light, so I'm using the installation of cryo here. First of all, I will update multi-exec here. See here. First of all, updating, then update, then installation, update, then install. Cryo run C. So it's working here. Good. Now I have to update the subnet. The cryo CIDR subnet I have to update. So updation command is like this. Sudo sed steam editor sed and I have to conf list updated here. Now I have to start and enable services. So start and enable. See here, restart, then enable. After restart, it's coming the enable. Now let's the restart and enable coming with systemctl, systemctl or system control. Okay. Now I have to see the cryo status. Cryo, yes, cryo is active and running for everyone. Cryo is good here. Control C, stopped here. Now my multi-exec, no need. Now I will work on the master only. So master, first of all, I have to see net filter is working or not. Yes, we are net filter. It's working. Net filter 32,768. Port number is working here. After watching net filter, I have to see Kubernetes config. First of all, sudo systemctl enable kubelet. Kubelet is enabling. Then sudo Kubernetes config images pool CRI socket. This location Nginx. Yeah, all the registries are pulled here. So I have to create now cluster. After doing this is the time for cluster. I have taken the command for cluster. It's creating the cluster. And see here at the last line, Kubernetes join token has been given. So to store this one, just Control C, I copy it, and I copied in a file. I'm editing beam join.txt because this is the text, so it should be txt. So insert and just paste, escape, colon WQ. So if the join token is needed, template manager asking, please pass the join token. So you have to pass this KubeADM join token to the manager, or you have to work with this one. You have to go here, join token. You can cat join token.txt. If you cat, you can see also here. See, after cat, you can see here. It's easy. It's a good practice. Join.txt is created only for you. Now I have to export kube config etc Kubernetes admin.conf kube config in this file. Export this one. Good. Now I have to see kubectl cluster info. Cluster is working or not. kubectl cluster info. Yes. Kubernetes control plane is running. After running, now this is good. I'm feeling also good. My all 9 devices are good now. So to further debugging, yes, it's running. Now I have to join. Before that, I have to install network plugin. Control L. I just taken this one from here. Make sure if this is blue color or green color, it's working now. It's blue, I think. Yes. And this is the location. GitHub.com webworks web release download with daemon. Let's see what's inside there. Just making this applying. Let's see the web. Which one is there? Yes, here is downloaded. See here, I'm making bigger. The kind is list, large, sublist, service account, kind, lots of things. Cluster role, binding, kind, cluster role, lots of here. So these guys are installed now. Good. Now I have to join these workers, both workers. So to join, I have to cat or C join token join.txt. So from kubeadm join these 2 lines, just Control C, make the worker, right click, then I have to add also this one worker too, right click. I have to add the location cryo sock, this one, also here this one. So yes, it looks joined. Let's see, run kubectl get nodes. It should be in the mass dash. In the mass dash. See here. This control plane, this for mass dash, 167, 167, this for mass dash, 179 and 166, these 2 for worker and worker 2. Let's see, worker 2, 166, last see, and worker 1, last is 179. See here. So 179, 166, these 2 guys are workers, and 167, this is the master. So here is how many nodes? 3 nodes, 1 for master. Master node has a control plane. This is also interview question. Which node has a control plane? Guys, today I'm actually sharing not only today, all the videos from my real life experience. This is very simple but tricky in the interview. See, control plane only in the master, only in the masters, the control plane, but not in the workers. This is the masters. It has a control plane. So question is like that, which node has the control plane? Workers, master, or everything? So if you don't know, if you don't answer perfectly, it will be a problem then for you. So now in masters, I'll create the namespaces. So namespaces kubectl, kubecontrol, create namespaces or namespace. I'm creating first namespace for dev, created, then QA, created, then stage. So at least these three stages actually, dev, QA, and stage, are needed for any project. So now we can see all the name spaces now. It should be S extra. Oh no, my bad. It should be kubectl. If you want to see anything, then get request. Yes, get namespaces. I have created dev, QA, and stage. And others are default node release. This is also automatically created. Kube public, kube system is all are created earlier. Now I have to create Nginx.yaml, vim Nginx.yaml, Nginx configuration. I'll put here Nginx, the port, the sample port is here. See, you have to go kubernetes.io docs, then ports, then just copy here, just copy it. Use it to put here in I insert mode. Then see here API version v1 kind port metadata. Under the metadata name is Nginx. This is also interview question. Nginx is staying in which location in the YAML? Is under the metadata. Then spec, then containers, then name Nginx, and images. There is Nginx 1.14, but I'm using Nginx 2.1. And ports, everything is good. Container port is 80, Nginx port is 80. So everything is good here. WQ. Now I have to apply kubectl apply -f the in nginx.yaml. I'm applying the dev and dev. So port Nginx created. It's showing. So same way I'm applying to QA created and dev QA created. So why not for a stage, right? Okay, the stage also created. Now I'm changing my Nginx version. So version it was 21, just I'm changing to 24. Ask :wq is changed to 24. Now let's see the log file. Log file kubectl logs -f Nginx. I'm giving the name Nginx test -n. Let's see the dev. Maybe something syntax I'm just passing like this. kubectl. Oh, it should be apply first. I have to apply first. Without applying, it's not working. Applied. Now I have to see. Oh, it's not working here. kubectl from snapshot. Oh, okay. I have to write sometimes. kubectl logs -f nginx -test -n dev from server for nginx test not found in the namespace dev. It's not found in the namespace dev. It should be found. Okay. Let's see nginx.yaml. Maybe my bad is there. Yeah, it's my bad. Sorry guys. -test. Should be test here. Error coming all the time. Real life always. So first of all, I have to apply. Then I have to see the logs. See, oh my goodness. Such kinds of problems you'll face always in the real life. You see here is Nginx 124 is working. The log file. To see. So YAML file is so much important. Now I have to create service. So for the service, vim nginx.yaml. First of all, actually I'm editing this one first. Then I'm changing some configurations. First, insert mode. Just making clean everything. YAML is very complicated if anything missing. So here, let's see. Name is okay, Nginx text. App name is okay. Yes. Just I'm making the version, image version 122. Desk WQ. Now I have to see the labels. I'm making simple. So kubectl get ports -n namespace dev. N is namespace here. -n show labels. Here the labels. Still the labels not like that, but the names Nginx and Nginx test both are running here. So I have to apply, then the labels will be changed. To apply first, apply it. Let's see the labels again. See here, first time show labels, it was none, Nginx test. Now see app name Nginx equal app name equal Nginx test. This is the label. This label is working here. Who is label? Can you remember? Let's see here. We can get it. No need vim. Just to see. Ticket label app name Nginx test, right? And labels app name Nginx test. So just to make sure it's added rightly. Very important in the real life, you'll see. Now I have to create Nginx service. So service, I'm creating Nginx.service.yaml. I'm taking service from here. This version I'm taking, this one. First, just making the copy from here. Then I'll change insert mode. Then the name is kind is service is okay. Metadata and metadata name is Nginx test service I'm making. Not my. Here should be Nginx hyphen test because the label was Nginx test. Then spec, then under the spec, I'm adding the type. Yes, type. Then type is node port. Then selector. Then app name. Nginx test. I'm making an easy app name. App name is Nginx hyphen test. Then ports. Then protocol TCP port 80 and target port I'm making 8080 is my way. So this is a service. The kind is service, that means everything is a part of service. WQ. So kubectl, everything creating and changing a kubectl apply should be -f Nginx SBC. Actually, this name I'm taking easily this one. Service and namespace. Which namespace I need to see? I need to see in the dev. Applying the dev namespace. See service created. Namespace service created here. And I have to see, right, which service is created. C means get. So yes, now I have to get the service. kubectl get sbc namespace dev. Okay. So node port number is 31152 is already got. It's good here. Let's see the master public IPv4 31152. Yeah, it's working. And Nginx is working. Okay guys, today is finished. My next day I'm doing very in-depth one more. Two-tier application deployment with Kubernetes, auto-scaling, load balancing. So auto-scaling, load balancing should be the AWS part, and COPS. Action items, Kubernetes, auto-scaling should be auto-scaling title. Then load balancing, COPS, and ingress. So this is very, very important project. Next one is coming. Hopefully tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will upload this one. So if you guys like today's session, please consider for subscription, and also please consider for sharing. Thank you very much. Have a great day.